they'd leave the bones. You don't know that. Like, I think cats are smarter than that. And not only are they smarter than that, like they're also vindictive, you know? So like the cat would definitely eat me and make me look like I'm the dick, you know? Like that is classic cat behavior. So I recently moved into a new apartment. It's the first time in 9 years that I've lived alone. And every once in a while, I walk around my apartment and I realize, like, if I die, no one's coming here, you know? Like, no one will notice. Because at my last place, if I died, when my ex came home, she'd be like, oh, he's dead. And then people would know to be sad. Like, they come home and they're like, oh no, one tear. They make the obligatory Facebook post. If I'm lucky, there's maybe even an Instagram story, you know, Weekend at Bernie style, just, all right. And then everybody knows and they get to miss me, you know? That's the most you can hope for in life. But here, no one's coming home. So I feel like if I die, no one knows, ever. Like, and if I know my friends, like I think I know my friends, they'd be like, man, I haven't seen Reggie in a while. Yeah, that sounds like Reggie. Yeah, good point. And that's it. There'd be no calling all cars, no NCIS, no FBI investigations. They'd just be like, and then just go on with their day. Like, you want me to get a cat? Like, that's a horrible idea. It would eat me. Cats don't give a shit when their owners die. Like, give me a dog. Honestly, you'd be better off getting me a pet snake than you would a cat. In fact, if the cat eats me, then I'm even less likely to get my obligatory dead Facebook post, which again is all I really want out of life, you know? Like, if I die in my apartment and the cat eats me, then in 3 months when the landlord comes to evict me, when they knock down the door, like there will be no evidence of my death. Like, they'll never know I'm dead. They'll just think I went on vacation without telling anybody. They'll just be like, oh, he went on vacation, left his cat. How irresponsible. Adding insult to injury. Not only does the cat eat me after I die, it makes me look like I'm the asshole. When they come, they find an empty apartment with just like a very fat cat. And they're just like, this jerk just overfed his cat and left for Aruba. Does he not know that you can't just give the cat 3 months worth of food before you leave? That's not how cats work? What an irresponsible pet owner. Meanwhile, I'm being digested and I'm the asshole somehow. And if I know my friends, like I think I know my friends, like they're not even gonna question it. Just be like, man, that sounds like Reggie. Yeah, I guess. Like kind of a dick. Yeah, kind of a dick. So yeah, I don't think I should get a cat. They'd leave the bones. You don't know that. Like, I think cats are smarter than that. And not only are they smarter than that, like they're also vindictive, you know? So like the cat would definitely eat me and make me look like I'm the dick, you know? Like that is classic cat behavior. Honestly, I think if I die in the apartment and I've got a cat, the cat spends the first like 2 days just being like, I'd like to try that. No, probably shouldn't. Just a little, no. All right, just a nibble, you know, and it just takes like a little, cat gets a little bit carried away, and the next thing you know, I'm missing 3 of my fingers, and the cat's sitting there like, oh, shit. They're gonna notice. This is bad. Now I definitely have to finish. So the cat puts on its bib, grabs its spork, and gets down to business. And at first he thinks his work is done, but he realizes he's a fat cat sitting next to a pile of very clean bones. And he's like, oh, yeah, this is gonna look hella suspicious. Cat sus. And the cat knows that humans are really stupid compared to their feline counterparts, but he knows better than to underestimate us. So now the cat knows what he has to do. And he doesn't want to eat the bones, of course not. In fact, he wishes that he was better friends with dogs because dogs always want the bones. But we don't have any dogs right now, so the cat steps up to the plate and like a Russian cam girl just goes to town on them bones, you know? Like begrudgingly. No enjoyment, just necessity. That way, whenever people come, it'll just be an empty apartment. No bones. And the cat's just sitting there with the composure of a Southern lawyer, like, habeas corpus, produce the body. No body, no victim. You can't charge me with murder if you can't prove that someone's dead. And just like that, the cat eats my entire body and then just gets off scot-free, no punishment, lives happily ever after. Like the last scene in this movie would be the cat at an airport with a one-way plane ticket to live out the rest of its days in Aruba, and no one even knows that I'm dead. They just think that I'm an asshole who neglected his pets. And that's my only problem with living alone right now. And that's why I can't own a cat.